Hi friends, okay, we are going to chat 5-minute makeup and how kind of just like my quick run through of like best tips when it comes to your makeup. So I better get going because the clock's ticking, right? Okay, so this is my makeup compact. Your compact might look a little different, but I just want to share with you tips and tricks. First off, our cream brushes, they're made for the creams. They're amazing. If you have questions about the brushes, please don't hesitate to let me know. But we're going to dive in, keeping it very basic. So first things first, I like to use more of the rounded edges for any of my like foundation shades, that type of thing. So I'm gonna go in with I'm kind of tapping between these two colors, but going with my highlight color here, and I am just going to tap on my makeup. So remember, this is a cream based makeup. I've already applied my my moisturizer, so make sure we have good moisturizer, but I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna show you like half my face just so you guys can see. I'm gonna go in and just tap my makeup where it needs to go, okay? You can add to it, but just first off, get it evenly stippled, okay? So you're stippling, you're placing it all over your skin. Okay, so you guys kind of get the gist. You can swipe some, but truly and honestly, like tapping it is going to push it into the skin, if that makes sense. So main shade all over, check. I put my main shade over my eye, okay? I will share with you. This is a different technique that I'm teaching, but okay. And then I like to do all over my forehead too. Like I do it all over, like as if I was applying mascara. Okay, you guys can see the difference, right? Okay, so now we're gonna go in with your contour, okay? Contour creates dimension and shadow. So I'm gonna go in, I like the cone-shaped end. So this is very similar to the 3D brush that I'm using. So I'm gonna go in, it's actually a travel one, it's really cool, it can like come apart. Anyways, I'm gonna go in and do my forehead, okay? You guys can kind of see how I take that and I do the upper part of my forehead, kind of tapping it on and swiping it back into the hairline. So with contour, you're thinking 3 or E. You're gonna go the crook of your ear and kind of work your way down, okay? And then push it up. I always say till about like here. Okay, that's kind of our guideline because we don't want it falling into our cheeks, okay? But you're gonna go in and you are just going to push up. Contour is to be pushed up and anywhere that you place it. So with contour, you think 3, right? So you're gonna go underneath your chin also, okay? A lot of times if you go like this, you don't need to go like right to the tip of your chin, just that area, okay? And then a big tip that I don't always share and I need to is brush it under your neck. Leftovers go on the neck, okay? It's cream. It should all hit your skin warm up and melt in, but we have some leftovers sometimes and it needs to just be in our neck. Okay. I'm loving this, right? Mega difference. So that was just my highlight, my main shade, and my contour. Now let's dive in with your conceal. Oh, and then your contour also, you can do the sides of your nose, okay? So the upper sides of your nose is where, and then again, you just push it down. It's cream. You're just pushing into your skin. And then you just tap it down. Okay. You can also place contour underneath your lip. Again, I like having this cone-shaped end brush for more of those detailed spots. Okay? Is that not crazy? Is that not crazy? Okay, so now we're gonna go in with your concealer shade. That's the brightener highlight color that I suggested for you. I'm gonna tap it. I use my finger, yes. You're gonna go the inner corner of your eye, outer corner of your eye, straight down your nose, okay? Cupid's bow. And then if you want a little more brightener, right there, okay? And again, you're just gonna take and tap it in. Tap, tap, tap. Now I'm showing you very much so the bare basics. You're gonna have extras. No offense, well, not really offense, but when I first started with this, I used the bare bone and then I got the extras and you just kind of grow from there. It seems like that's the trend, okay? But this is kind of just how to apply the bare basics. Last couple pieces of the puzzle, your cheek color. A lot of times it's helpful if you use your finger to place it because then you're not applying as much makeup. Less is more, and if you have tried any of these lip or cheek colors, they are powerful, right? They're very powerful, which is great, but less is more, and you can always build, Remember, you can always build. Okay, so I tapped it kind of above my contour shade, okay? And I bring it up into my temple area, okay? Kind of blending it in my contour and then into the temple area. Is that not wild? So crazy. Okay, and your cheek color can be your lip color. And then, last but not least, for like a basic compact, is the illuminator. So you can take your illuminator. I do use my finger. I'm gonna go down my nose. Okay, and then I'm gonna go above that. Blend then, and then I'm gonna go above my cheek color, okay? And it's that upper, like, cheekbone area. Okay, so I've made this 6-minute makeup tutorial, but I truly hope this has helped. Please reach out to me if you have any questions at all, need an updated color match, all of the things, but I'll take this, right?